Hello and welcome to the writer's commentary for Chapter 6, brought to you in full video colour. Um, so, Joseph is running off with the mission house keys at the start of this chapter, which pretty much did happen parallel with Ignatz inserting himself into the English church. That said, it fabricated certain elements relating to the scene with the Archbishop of Canterbury. They certainly met in a scene not unlike the one I've presented. The date that I selected, April 29th, 1903, is close to the date that Ignatz Trewicz described, that he ascribed to it. But Randall Davidson's books show no record of this meeting. Yet they did meet. It's certainly confirmed in 1904. How Trewicz secured this face-to-face is beyond me. So, now I kind of need these glasses on. By the way, I'm in Farset Labs, which has Belfast's biggest blackboard. This is one of my regular workspaces. And I thought it would be fun for a video too. And the heat is driving me insane, so bear with me. Chapter 6, anyway, there's a lot of time jumping going around. Ignatz was curate in Appledore between early 1903 and April 1904, when he presumably had enough of it. The graphic novel treatment only really spends up one panel in Appledore, so it was really good to use the novel to stretch out a bit here. Truthfully, I'd like to have spent a full chapter in Appledore. The village is on my to visit list for October this year. Between 2004 and 2010, Gusbourne Farm, where Ignatz once lodged, so on a crossroads just outside the village, Gusbourne was redeveloped under Andrew Weber to become a critically acclaimed producer of wines. So, yeah, I'll probably be sampling in Trewicz's name. So, sudden time jump again to October 1904. I'll talk more about the time jumps in a minute. And we're going to Hampton-on-Thames and the birth of John Jr., or rather John Lincoln. Yes, some time and geographical jumps are a recurring problem telling the story, owing to the impulsiveness of the lead character. Bernard Wasserstein, in the much recommended Secret Lives of Trewicz Lincoln by Penguin, posits that Ignatz changed his name to Lincoln in honour of Abraham Lincoln. And of course, this comes, the time this happens, 27 years after Abraham Lincoln's death. It seems a likely story to me. We've seen Ignatz go under Timothy or Timotheus, but from this point he largely uses his surname Trewicz as his first name. I still like the irreverence of calling him Ignatz, so expect me to revisit that. We lurch forward like the train carriage to February 1906. According to Wasserstein, riding the trains was a popular habit for Trewicz, as he was always on the lookout for jobs and marks. So before we get to Seaborn Rowntree, a little bit of context on February 1906. Months before, we have a revolutionary new Liberal government in power, and they're in power for 17 years, 10 under Campbell Bannerman and Asquith, then Lloyd George as part of a coalition with the Tories, or Unionists as they were called at that time. The Liberal government was a truly progressive government. They instituted national insurance, unemployment benefit, pensions and health benefits. Shame about the World War. Seaborn Rowntree UK, humanitarian, industrialist, a Quaker of the famous Rowntree's, maker of fruit pastels and chocolates, and sociology students well known for Poverty, a study of town life. Now, this book, published in 1901, was groundbreaking. Rowntree correlated data on income, housing, and health in York. He was the first to demonstrate a statistical poverty line, and that's where we get the phrase from his studies. And he identified those most at risk. And what his poverty study did was change the idea of what it meant to be poor, how people looked at the poor, and how they went about helping those in need. It was widely acclaimed, set down the groundwork for the NHS and liberal reforms, and of course it's still taught today. Trebuchet's engaging with Rowntree will have ramifications for everything to follow as far as our story is concerned. So be prepared for a heck of a ride. Hope you enjoyed this, and feedback always welcome. And spread the word. Talk soon.